Bitcoin's been around for 16 years. It's outperformed every major asset, survived every ban, and been declared dead more often than the British tabloids have predicted the end of the royal family. And yet, most people still don't get it. I've been explaining Bitcoin for over a decade. At dinner tables, in bars, once even to a taxi driver who tried to convince me Dogecoin was the next big thing. I've drawn analogies, sent memes, quoted Satoshi, and even used the old gold standard comparison. But no matter what I say, it always ends the same. They nod, they smile, they say, "Oh wow, that's really interesting." And then 2 days later they text me, "Mate, what do you think about this new AI token with a dog on it?" After 10 years I've accepted it. Most people don't hate Bitcoin. They just can't be bothered to understand it. And yet, that's not bad news. In fact, if you stick around till the end, I'll show you why that might be your biggest advantage. Here's the thing. Bitcoin didn't break $100,000 because your old classmate finally found his ledger. It happened because the institutions realized this thing isn't going away, and if we can't kill it, we might as well profit from it. So now you've got billion-dollar funds stacking sats, hedge fund managers pretending to believe in the mission, and CEOs who couldn't explain a private key if their yacht depended on it. BlackRock didn't join the revolution. They joined the opportunity. They don't believe in freedom. They believe in fees. It's poetic, really. The same people who printed infinite fiat now want exposure to the only asset that can't be printed. That's like a fox applying for a job as a chicken coop security guard. And don't get me wrong, it's progress. But let's be clear, they're not stacking for freedom. They're stacking because they know retail won't. Retail still thinks Bitcoin's too expensive, and they say, "I missed it." Then spend the same amount on a weekend trip to Ibiza. They want the next Bitcoin, because deep down, they don't actually want sound money. They want lottery tickets. They buy coins with dogs, frogs, cats, robots, anything but the one thing that's actually designed to last. And when they do buy Bitcoin, they do it through an ETF. Because apparently the best way to rebel against Wall Street is to pay Wall Street for exposure. It's like buying a gym membership and hiring someone else to do the push-ups for you. And don't even get me started on crypto influencers. Half of them preach financial freedom while promoting 200 times leverage to people who can't spell liquidity. We're living in a time where people trust anonymous Twitter accounts with 8 profile pictures more than math. It's tragic, but also completely predictable. You see, humanity has a terrible track record with new ideas. People mocked Galileo for saying the earth moves. They thought electricity was witchcraft. They said the internet would never catch on. And to be fair, back then it was mostly cat pictures, and probably still is. Humans don't change easily. We need generations to admit we were wrong. Gold took 5,000 years to become trusted money. Bitcoin's had 16, and people are already bored. We're watching monetary history rewrite itself in real time, but half the planet's too busy scrolling TikTok to notice, and Bitcoin doesn't care. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't do PR. It doesn't host Ask Me Anything sessions. It just keeps producing blocks every 10 minutes, relentlessly. Now here's the part that should make you smile. All this ignorance, all this confusion is your edge. While everyone else waits for the right time, you've been stacking. While they outsource their thinking to influencers, you've been learning. While they buy MicroStrategy because it feels safer than actual Bitcoin, you've been moving your keys offline. One day, the light bulb will go on for them, but by then, it'll be like realizing your favorite band sold out arenas while you were still downloading ringtones. They'll pay any price to join. You'll already be there, with a cold wallet, a calm mind, and that smug grin that only time and conviction can buy. The truth is simple. Most people won't understand Bitcoin until they need it. By then, you'll already be free. So don't be discouraged that the world still doesn't get it. Be grateful, because as long as they don't, you still have time. Zoom out. Being misunderstood isn't a problem, it's a privilege. And I'm genuinely curious. What do you think? Are people too stubborn, too distracted, or just too spectacularly daft to grasp what Bitcoin really is? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you know someone who still says Bitcoin's just for nerds, do them a favor. Share this video. It might save them a decade of confusion. And of course, hit like if you enjoyed the video, or don't. Bitcoin doesn't care. But the algorithm does. You don't need everyone to understand Bitcoin. You just need to understand it before everyone else does.